Indy, what's happening? Is Angie Ange checking in with you for another edition of our Money Making Mondays. Okay, we talking stocks, baby, because when I'm not on the Morning Hustle show, my sister and I, actually my whole family, my sister, my mom, my dad in particular, we talk a lot about stocks and investing. So just to give you a little background on me, I come from a long line of CPAs and financial advisors. And so I've been investing in stocks through various tools and through various things, i.e. mutual funds or my 401k or IRAs or individual stocks as well for the last 15 years. And so one of the things I feel is really important as I'm seeing more people buying into the stock market, opening up individual accounts, whether it's through Robinhood or other means, I'm realizing that everybody's jumping in right now, but we don't have a lot of informed investors. And it's so important for you to be an informed investor if you really want to, do well in the stock market, right? And a lot of times we get information through experiences. So just to preface things, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a CPA, and I'm not qualified to tell you what to do. So I'm not telling you what to do, but I can tell you what I've done, and I can encourage you to share your experiences to help others along the way. All right. With that being said, let's get to it. So I get a text the other day from one of my friends, because all my friends always ask me about stuff when it comes to stocks or investment or money or business, because they know I'm really into it. And she says, Ange, should we be buying Pfizer and Moderna? They've got all this good news. There's a vaccine on the way. They're 90%. Everyone's talking about it. And I said, let me tell you a story about when I bought on the hype. Okay. It was a couple years back. I bought Under Armour. But I bought it at a time where the media was talking about it like crazy. There was so much good news around it. And at first, when I first saw it, it may have been about $25, $27. But the more the media was talking about it on CNBC and the more good news I saw, the higher that stock went. So I'm starting to think, man, I know this is a good company. I feel good about it. Everybody's wearing it. Steph Curry got the shoes. So in my mind, I'm thinking this is a buy. These are signs I need to buy it. So by the time I bought it, it was about $33, $35. And literally a couple quarters later, then the bad news started rolling in. And I watched my stock go from $35 all the way down to $7. And it was such a valuable lesson in learning that as an investor, you must do your due diligence. Do not buy on the hype is what I now tell myself. And that's kind of the advice that I gave my good friend. I said, be careful about buying on the hype. Be careful about buying when everyone's talking about it, because you're usually buying high. When everybody's giving it good news and praise, it's going to be higher than when people are saying, oh, this is bad news or this didn't work. What is more important isn't just buying based on stock price and hype, but really learning about the company and determining, do I believe in this company? Is this a company I want to go the long run with? Or is this a company I'm going to ride the wave with? So it's all about your investment strategy as well. But most importantly, being an informed investor is key, and not buying on the hype is key. So now what I do is I look at industries and companies where the media isn't really talking about them. Or if there's a company I've been interested in, but it was too high, but then I see bad news, I immediately say, dang, this stock might be on sale. Because it's not always about good news and bad news. It's about, is this a good company or not? Is this a company that over the course of some years and down the line, it's going to bring in good returns for me? If so, I'm not worried whether it's good news or bad news. If it's good news, hey, we feel good. If it's bad news and it's dropping, might be time for me to either buy more or actually get into it because it's on sale. So that's your Money Making Monday conversation for today. Feel free to share any experiences you've had where maybe you bought too high, or you bought on the hype and then everything went down, or maybe you bought on the hype and it kept going up, 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 because that happens as well. Sometimes we buy when it's high and it goes even higher. I've seen that a lot with Tesla people. You bought it at 100 and that thing went up to 400. But what's most important is that you do your research. Don't just buy because of the headlines, and don't just buy because you see that it's green. Do the research. look at the quarterly earnings reports, listen to the calls, and look at where's this company going in the future, where they're at right now, and do you believe in it? Do you really believe that it'll do well? And with that being said, I highly encourage you to check out my sister and I. We have a free newsletter called Stock Snoops. You can subscribe to it by going to bit.ly/Stock Snoops. That's in the article, so just click on the link. But you can subscribe, and once a week, we send out information to make sure that you continue to be a more informed investor, because information is power. So share your stories, be informed, and happy investing. All right. I'm Angie Ange, Money Making Mondays. We out. Get that money, honey. Y'all buying Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca? Let me know.